It is Thanksgiving week and today is Monday. So what's your plan? If you don't have one yet, let me tell you what mine is. So I plan on being honest with myself and saying that I'm going to work out at least 3 times this week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. What I like to call this is front loading the pain, because I know that once Thursday gets here, I'm not doing nothing. I'm getting up and I'm eating. And like I said before, I'm gonna try to control myself. But if I don't, I'm not gonna sweat it too hard. Mainly because I know I did what I was supposed to do the days before. That's what we gotta do. Prepare ahead of time so you have no guilt on if you overindulge a little bit. Because let's not forget, this is for a lifestyle. This is not for 1 week. This is for everything on after that. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to work out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And if you stick around to the end of the video or fast forward, whatever your preference is, I'll post on the workouts that I'm going to be doing for each of those days. Thursday gets here, we'll plan for minimal activity, and then Friday, go back to business. If you go back to work, you can always vary that up a little bit, but I plan on being as um, active as possible after that day. So here's the situation. All right, so one thing that we don't want to do is feel like you have to restrict things, because restricting things often ends up with your body resisting those restrictions. One thing that you want to do is you want to start practicing making small changes. That's what this is all about. It's small incremental changes that end up taking a bigger effect later on in life. What I'm showing you is not some get fit quick plan. It's a lifestyle change. This is something that we are planning on doing for the rest of our lives. This is not for this week. This is not for Christmas. This is not for New Year's. If you have no matter how old you are, I'm 41 years old, I plan on living this way for the rest of my life. So it's a cumulative effort. It doesn't matter what you do in the next month or the next 2 months or the next 3 months. You're stacking small wins over a long period of time. This is how you make the change that lasts forever. And you're not going to hear this everywhere. Everyone always wants you to put you in this mindset, get to where you're going fast. This is why plans are so popular. Take my fat burning challenge or whatever challenge that gets you to where you're going, but then what do you do after? You're not going to try to burn fat the whole time. You're not going to try to get slim the whole time. Like, you want to have a maintenance mode too. And that's what this essentially is doing. This is starting those small incremental changes that ends up being a whole lifestyle change once you do it for a longer period of time. You don't have to do make big leaps at one time. You take small, tiny steps. That's how they get to last. You make one change, and after you lock that one in, you make another change, then you lock that in. You make another change, and it locks in. It's a ripple effect. It takes place over a long period of time, but it's not as much time as you might think it is. It actually doesn't take very long, and then once you look up 6 months from now, you've made so many little changes that you realize that you didn't have to change much of your diet. You didn't have to really do much more activity than you normally do. You just replace some things, you cut some things out, but you still live the same life that you used to live. That's what it's all about. It's not about all these things that, all these trigger words or all these things that most people make you think that what weight loss is and what a healthy lifestyle is. Like, whatever you have in your pantry or whatever you have in your refrigerator, it can work. You just have to switch some things up. Most of the time it's just portion size or something real simple. So as we go through these weeks, you'll figure out that it's just a lot of little habits that you built up over a long period of time are what's a problem. And once you start eliminating those, everything starts to fall like dominoes. Well, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to put a workout plan of what I plan on doing those next 3 days in there. And I appreciate you guys for watching this far. I got to get to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.